Salam sejahtera and good days, everyone. When I was a little child, a group of people came to my house and installed a big panel just in front of it, which I didn't even know about its function. On the day where the installations were done, I felt very happy when I saw the bulb shining at night without hearing the noisy sound of the old generator that just near our house. Have you ever wondered how strongly that memory impacted me? From that unforgotten memory, I started to ask many questions until one day I found a great discovery in my reading, which is about solar energy, where I found the answer for my childhood curiosity. I also found that this kind of advanced technology has a lot of potential, especially in energy reproductions. So here I am today, bringing to you a big idea that we must move on to solar energy, not tomorrow, not later, but today. But before that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Desmond Lium, ANAK Uyang. John Jim Inhofe, a former US Senator, once said that solar energy is bound to be in our future, and there's this kind of inevitability about it. Did you ever imagine that one day we will face a great crisis in energy reproduction due to the depletions of fossil fuels? Wow, it will be a great and a terrible disaster for our world, especially for human beings. We must think of a better solution for a future that is safe and sound, and we have that solutions. The solutions is solar energy. Solar energy can be used to ensure a secure change of energy resources in the future. In this vein, solar energy is considered a potential game changer in energy security to lead transitions from fossil fuels-based energy because solar energy can produce unlimited resources for clean and even cheaper energy productions. For example, we just need to harvest the light from the sun and turn it into energy, which can operate vehicles, engines, factories, and even provide the most fundamental needs of energy, such as making a bulb to glow in our house, just like my childhood story that I told you at the beginning of my speech. I feel so happy to share with you a quote from Thomas Alva Edison, a great man who invented electric power. He said, "What a source of power the solar energy was. I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle that. Decision to move on to solar energy must be taken now." Next, the world's growing energy need lead to the continual use of fossil fuel-based energy sources, which become problematic by creating several challenges such as greenhouse gas emissions and other environmental concerns. This situation is a kind of worrying us because this can lead to climate change, which affected our Earth and impacted human beings. Energy reproduction through solar does not involve combustions and burnings like fossil energy. This indirectly reducing the release of greenhouse gases, such as which known as the biggest contributors for climate change to happen. But because of the energy transitions from fossil-based energy to solar, the rate of greenhouse gases emissions and productions has decreased in quantity. For an evidence, greenhouse gas emission declined by 14% in 33 of EEA countries between the years 1990 to 2012 after the realizations for starting to to use solar energy. So don't wait any longer. Combat climate change now by starting to use solar energy. Did you ever know that solar energy also helps in saving the environmental ecosystems? Yes, it can. Solar power has a lower environmental impact than other renewable technologies. By using solar energy, there is less forest destructions and disturbances in the ecosystem because we don't need to build an environmental highly bad impact power station such as hydroelectric dam and fossils power plant. Natural resources are increasingly under pressure, leading to many species facing extinctions and habitats being destroyed. But by using solar energy, we can just simply install the solar panels on the rooftops and any suitable area. By doing this, there is no issue of land use because we don't take up any additional land. And we can save our ecosystem. So let's start making decision now by using solar energy today to save our beloved ecosystem. We have seen and know why we must move on to solar energy now. Don't just sit and dream for it. There is no more dreaming but to start changing and apply solar energy before it was too late for us to realize it. Our earth is also suffering because of climate and it getting worse day by day. Why are you still pretending not to know about this and wait for longer time? Come on, save our planet by starting using solar energy. It's okay to start with small steps by installing the solar panel in your offices or house rather than not doing anything. As a wise man ever said, it is better to prepare today because we don't know the future. Allow solar energy to create a better future, especially in aspects of energy survivability and sustainability of our earth. If we optimize the use of solar energy, I believe that tomorrow will become brighter than today. With this solar energy, we can provide clean, cheap, and sufficient energy for the entire civilian. As one of an author, Martha Maida, ever said, every 24 hours, enough sunlight touches the earth to provide energy for the entire planet for 24 years. Thank you.